Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's Lair. I'm your host, Larry the Chupacabra, and we're back for some more Ludum Dare action. And for those of you who might be watching this on my channel who are not super familiar with the Ludum Dare, it is an international game jam held 2-3 times a year where the contestants compete to create a game in 48 hours, or 72 if they're playing the collaborative jam portion, in which they create an indie game on the spot with either a solo or the help of friends that is based off of a theme. And for Ludum Dare 35, this particular Ludum Dare, the theme is shapeshifting, where you have to create some sort of creature that modulates its shape or form in order to do the stuff with the things. And we have an interesting allotment, a set of 3 games, which each have a different way of handling that concept. So the first one we've got here today is iGuy, a jam entry by Zachary and his he or she's 4 friends. So we've got Robert Grund, Zach Cocken, which is Zachary, Owen Chapman, Connor Evans, and Johnson Lee. And we have an endless runner here, and we have an eyeball creature who is attempting to escape from a hidden labyrinth and some sort of villainous creature by growing and shrinking like they have a magic wizard Viagra power. So basically, get big, smash crates, get small, avoid drills, carving open your brain parts. So yeah, we'll just get rolling here. And we just get bigger, smash those boxes, and then we avoid these evil drills that want to carve open our brain parts. And our score is based on our ability to capture triangular diamond gems. And this whole thing, like many endless runner type games, is all procedurally generated, so it's all going to be a little bit random and different every single time. And this is the main bread and butter, and initially, it seems like a pretty standard cut and dry, endless runner type game. I mean, you're just avoiding different types of obstacles with a limited set of abilities, but oh no, we have an evil boss fight. We have to fight this evil drill who is the Lord of Ham. But unbeknownst to him, Larry is really a fan of ham. So we have to, I don't know if we have to fight this guy. This is our villain. It kind of seems like Dr. Robotnik's slightly estranged cousin or brother or geriatric friend Earl. And then we are back to the caverns, where we have to avoid yet more murder. So I kind of like where this is going. So it's a very simple concept of shapeshifting. You just get bigger or smaller, but you are shifting your form, your physical self, in order to overcome different obstacles or to avoid them. And this is something that could very easily translate into a mobile game. I mean, I think the character could do with being a little bit more flamboyant, the power... Whoops, I got murdered. Let's go. Oh, dang it, we got a bug. But, I feel like the game could be, or not the game itself, but the character could be a little bit more animated, a little bit more flamboyant, and the power could be just a little bit different than just getting bigger or smaller. Maybe there's actually like a morphing thing to it where he does get bigger or smaller, but he's got like a different physical aspect to him. Like maybe when he gets bigger, he gets all macho and like punches things. And then maybe there's a third power that like lets him like slide octopus style through crevices. You know, mixing and matching. Really? All right. I guess I wasn't big enough for that particular box. Come on, do what you think. Do. All right. Apparently we're not restarting now, but that's fine. But different sorts of powers to mix and match with some updated graphics. I mean, graphics are always kind of limited because you only have so much time to work on this. But these are perfectly serviceable. I mean, I know what's going on the screen, which is good. I can see that this is an eyeball person, and I can see that Earl, the drill monster, is evil and he wants to puncture my eye hole. That's just what drills like to do. It's their weekend thing. it's evil, but it's how they relax and unwind at the end of the week, I guess. So mixing and matching that with some unique background and oh, it worked that time. Unique background and environments that you can unlock in a mobile game, and you could just make it so that like there's 2 to 3 to 4 areas of the screen that you tap or use gestures to control the powers, and this would translate really well to the mobile market. You could do the PC market or the other markets like console, but mobile is usually the way to go when it comes to these types of games, and then add some more unique sounds, and I think you'd be good to go. So nice job, Zachary, and your crew of shenanigans-wielding indie developers. I like this one. I do like endless runner type games. Those are some of my favorite games. Alrighty, next up we've got CyGlide by O. Carson. And CyGlide is a flying simulator about being a type of trapezoidal mech creature, as you see here on the screen. And you utilize your mouse in a circular type of like point and click interface in order to control it as it flies around the landscape in order to go through different hoops. And this is definitely a lot different than I was expecting from pretty much any entry into this this competition. So you just flip your mouse back and forth in order to flap your wings and build momentum, and then you push up or down in order to orient yourself. And I gotta say, like, I usually am terrible with flying games, but this one, while it's a little fiddly to control because I'm used to really fast mouse controls, but you just fly through these hoops, and they give you more time, which counts down in the upper right corner. And really the whole thing is that this is just an odd transforming robot, bird, lizard, alien, robot creature from Ribos 9. And I get like a kind of, it's not like fast and it's not running, but I'm somehow getting like an old school Sonic genre vibe from this game. And I think if you kind of gave the bird a setting and some story and a personality, like this could be a game that kind of takes off. I'm not really sure what you do with the setting or how to give the bird like a nemesis or a power or something, but it is certainly a unique way of controlling a flying character or creature, and it works pretty well. I kind of get this Transformer vibe from it too, despite the lack of sounds to like, you know, like what a Transformers made, like verp, 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 and then they turn into a car or a truck or one of those Rock'em Sock'em robots who doesn't realize that he's not a real boy. And he could be a crime fighter, he could just be a Mega Man style experiment sent to an alien world to explore and to map it for future colonists who discovers a strange alien creature that, or race, that then, oh, I ran out of time, that then discovers that humanity exists. And, you know, that was pretty cool. And I guess the name of it in here is Cyborg, something, crab people. And I got a swizzle for a score. I am getting the hang of it. Thank you, game. I do. It's different. This is definitely a unique feeling. I just kind of wish it had more sound and some other stuff to do. Like maybe you could like fly around with some other birds and interact with them. Or maybe this is just you're exploring an alien landscape where instead of like organic life evolving, it was like robotic life. So like everything on this world is made out of crab birds. Oh, I'm losing altitude. I need to. No, I can't die. I just got here to Ribos 7. I want to consume the world. I can't do that if I can't reach the rings, which are my sustenance. But yeah, some stuff to do, and some exploration of this interface and the idea of like robots that kind of transform or morph their bodies to fly around or swim around or walk around. And that would be pretty cool. I also need better mouse acceleration, because this mouse, I usually play and it, like do art and graphics with my mouse at max, which kind of messes with some people. But I definitely need faster mouse controls because this is messing with me. Like the low poly though, I think the low poly definitely works in this type of a game. So nice job, O'Carson. This is really unique. I'm digging this. I just wish there was more because there's not a lot going on here. I don't know. Yeah, the style is good. Good stuff. All right, last but not least, from the Fabraz company, we are checking out Andari Prime. And this is a game where, and I'll probably skip through some of the story, we're an alien that has crash landed on a space station or like a orbital world, and we are trying, excuse me, we are trying to get enough cash in order to get off of this station and get some fuel and reach our home planet. So let's start off here. Ah yes, Spaceship Calvino slowly approaches Spaceport Sector C. And, welcome aboard the Calvino. It was good of you to come to us right when we landed. As you know, our kind aren't particularly palatable to most corners of the galaxy, and particularly not this sector. I think it was space? There we go. I'll cut to the chase. To get safely back to Andari, we need you to head out and collect 100 credits, and utilize your shape-shifting powers to coerce the locals into forking over their money. Now, before we let you back out there, we need to make sure that you can successfully inhabit those forms with uncanny attention to detail. So let's get started. So basically, in this game, we shapeshift into people, or these frog, kind of like salamander creatures, although the camera's really sensitive here. Or this giant, almost looks like a Chupacabra beast. I see what you guys did there, I approve. So each one of these has different powers. The humans have the ability to be human, and they jump, which is great. And then the next one here is there's this frog-azoid, this ragd, and they can climb up stuff because they have like suction cup feet, like the octopus, but they don't like try to eat you with a beak, they're just really slimy. And then next we've got the Neb, and they're like a Chupacabra bat beast, and they just blast through walls. They're strong and they're murdery. And these are our different forms that we have to do the things with in order to make some money doing odd jobs. We're like an alien shape-shifting handyman. And Andari Prime is the game that feels the most like the game that I was expecting when I first, like, saw that shape-shifting was the theme. Like, this is as shape-shifting as it gets. We're a shape-shifting skull demon, and we need to find these different aliens, and, let me see. Watch your back, and Vari sightings recently all over this system. That does sound spooky. Thank you for warning me that my species is going to try and eat some flesh. What do you have to say, citizen? Don't forget, Morphy's Law. Aiding and abetting a morpher can lead to immediate imprisonment. So, these policemen here with these little glowing red zones, if I shapeshift right now, they'll take me to jail, which will, like, cut down to my 24 hours that I have to make some money. But basically, what I have to work with here is I just have to find people like this gentleman, and one of the first pieces of feedback I have is make these chat bubbles smaller, because they're, like, all out of control. So they get cut off really easy. You look like the perfect fit for what I need. Wanna earn some creds? What you're looking at here is a settlement of putrid little species called the Zarbofs. They're small, they reproduce fast, and worst of all, they speak the common tongue. It's so much more difficult to destroy tiny communities when they can verbalize their agony and throw it back in your face. Go in there and just, okay, I'm gonna murder these little creatures. That's what my job is. So, I'm gonna just use my shift power to obliterate a certain number of these homes before I run out of like little stacks of my allowed charge power. I've not gotten this one though when I was testing it before, Some of these odd jobs can be a little bit tricky. But I definitely... This game has a very well put together vibe. It kind of feels like a retro Banjo-Tooie Kazooie game where you're going on little missions for different people to accomplish different goals, and then it's very retro minimalist, 2.5D in some respects to like your character, and you go and do stuff for various goals and reasons. So who else has a job for me? If you've got creds, I've got what you need. I might come back for a handy, sir, but not right now. I'm a shapeshifter. I have things that I do. All right, what does this guy say? Our nest is full. Go find your own. Well, you're rude, sir. I'm just trying to transmogrify and murder people. Let me see here. Hello, sir. Your aura inspires great comfort and tranquility. I'm so glad you think so. Whoa, I'm just in someone's weird house. Okay, so you can go into the houses. That's cool. I thought you could only go into, like, the police station. Okay, that's nifty, and that's a cop. What's in here? This is somebody's... Oh, there's money! I'm gonna go steal that money. How do I get up there? I have to, like, climb the back wall? I'm not really sure what... How do you get upstairs in this house, man? I guess... Oh, maybe by this crack in the wall. So I think what would make this game interesting, get it some involved story about what's going on, why, where this... Oh, here we go. That's what I was looking for. Why we're here, why we're not at our home planet, all that stuff. That would be cool. And then you could go, like, this could be a game where you hop from planetoid to planet... Oh, that's the police station. I don't want to be here. Not at all. You hop from planetoid to planetoid, like these floating planetary platforms like we're on right now, hovering over a planet, which... Very nice job with the 2D assets in this game. 10 out of 10 stuff right there. Alright, we've got 10 bucks. That's good. Where else can I make some money? Ooh, there's some money right here. So yeah, we're just going around looking for cash, doing odd jobs, or just finding suspicious things. A little weird to barge into someone's place. Yeah, it is a little weird. But yeah, you add some different powers that each of these guys has, besides just their main jump, climb, or squat, and I think you'd be good to go with that. And like, you could have some planetary missions. Wait, what was that? What did you say? You said, come here, you. Come here, person. You're a people. Talk to me. Woof. Oh, the dog person doesn't want to say words. I've got blaster power converters, all legal, all on the cheap. I don't need guns, sir. Ooh, what's this? Hey, it's a nightclub. Mmm. Spicy in here. That's how I like it. Yeah. Money. Alright, got some more monies. But yeah, I like this. Everyone's got their own little story, and you could put in like an overarching nemesis that's like trying to destroy your homeworld. But everyone thinks that your species is evil, so no one's willing to really help you at all. I'm definitely feeling it. Money. It could almost be like a Mass Effect, where it turns out that the creature that's destroying your homeworld is destroying you because your species is the ancient defenders of the galaxy who have simply fallen into ruin, or some such. So let's see what's in this little house. Look at this tiny little room. Oh, this is just another one of these rooms. You know what? Maybe there's like a thing upstairs. This feels like an area where there might be something way... Oh, that's a platform. Okay. That's a platform. Wow, this is actually pretty clever. You guys put in like platforming and stuff. And there's money over... Ah, this is cool. I'm definitely feeling this angle. Some of the fixed angles in here are kind of weird or wibbly-wobbly, but if you refine that, this would make for a nice, fully-fledged game. I'm definitely feeling this one. Now, how do I... Oh, maybe I get on this platform and I jump? Perhaps? Are you gonna go back? Nope, this is not gonna go back up. That's unfortunate. Come here, platforms. I want that money before we get out of here. So you do some refinement, and I could see this being a galactic adventure. I really could. It could be wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. What was that? What was that game that kind of felt like all over the place, but kind of had a good cohesive whole? I think it was Jazz Punk. I could see this being another version of the jazziest of punks. All right, we didn't make it over there, but that's fine. I just want to get out of here. So this was cool. Now, who made this? This was... I said who made this, but who is part of Fabraz? Was there a list? I do not see... Here we go. They've made games like Planet Diver, Cannon Crasher, Wild Wild Pixel, and our previous Ludum game Mutiny on Samovar 5. So it looks like you guys are way into the Galactic adventure games, or if it's more than one person, I have not really sure. Feels like more than one person, because this is a very big full-fledged game. But definitely flesh this out. This could make a great Galactic adventure game. Like, a unique Space Quest or Galactic Questy game. I'm feeling it. Do the thing. I love the graphics here. It's like planetoids mixed with like three-dimensional sprites, mixed with regular flat sprites that are 2.5D. This one I really like. So good job, everybody. And that's it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra. This has been the first little showcase video for Ludum Dare 35, the Ludum Dare, where we check out shape-shifting games, and I try to give feedback and experience the gameplay and showcase it for you guys. So the submissions are going to be open as long as I'm doing videos. The link to submit your games or your friends' games are in the description with the links to these games if you want to vote on them if you're a Ludum Dare creator. And I'll catch you guys and gals next time. Toodles, everybody, and don't you forget to like and subscribe, because I'm the only Ludum Dare videos that are gluten-free. There wasn't any gluten to begin with, but I can assure you there will not be any new gluten. So goodbye, everyone!